Hi there, guys, and welcome back to episode number 13 of Once Upon a Time in Blackpool. Unlucky for some. I'm your host, the one and only Tom Smith, and as you can see, we are nearly at the FA Cup tie with Barnsley, a game I've been waiting to sink my teeth into for a long time. It's the third round game, and it's a home tie against a team that's bottom of the Championship, only around 12 points, so we're really excited about what we might be able to do against them. The only frustrating thing, as we know, we're now into the 3rd of January and we cannot sign any players. Alex Baptiste, an ex-Blackpool player, someone we would like to have brought in as a backup option, bear in mind some players want to leave. Yeah, we can't sign him. The shop window is completely closed. We're not allowed into the sale. Hopefully our transfer embargo will be lifted if we get taken over or not. These things have never normally worked out to the point where we've actually had a takeover happen, but as you can see in our squad, we're starting to run out of players very quickly. We've had to bring in some players from the under 18s like Brendan O'Brien, possibly not to first team level yet. So yeah, we're getting kind of stretched. Luckily, Jimmy Ryan's managed to get back to full fitness. He is out of contract in the summer. We haven't offered him a new deal yet based on the fact of his fitness issues. He's been out for over a year now, so hopefully we can now include him back in, treat him as a new signing, bearing in mind the transfer window isn't open and we're struggling to get players in, and hopefully we can push on from here. Right, we're a day away from Barnsley at home now in the FA Cup. I'm hoping we'll get a nice, decent crowd in for this one. Just before actually I pick the team, let's actually just take you to the finances a minute. Look at that. The overall balance is now in the black as we wanted. So, in spite of the transfer embargo that's happening at the moment, and who knows, if we have a quick takeover, we might even get more of an overall balance in a moment because obviously, investors bring potential new money. So it's nice to see us back in the black. Obviously, this has come primarily from, as you can see, players sold 357,000 in income from fringe players. But obviously, bearing in mind the transfer window is open, but we can't shop, it does leave us with quite a small core squad. So anyway, we're going to pick our team now for Barnsley at home, the FA Cup. Again, we really want to win because we'd like to get a fourth round tie against a giant to try and bring some revenue in. So we're going to go relatively strong here. We have got, if I quick look at the schedule one more time, going away from the team selection, we have got Lincoln City away in 4 days time. So yeah, that adds another complication. And Bristol Rovers, who obviously are a real challenge to what we're trying to do in League One this year. So yeah, we have got to consider the lack of numbers we have got. You'd like to have a few more players in this in order to be able to do more. But saying that, we're going to put Oliver Turton in. He's our normal right back. Right, Prichenko. He's under yellow cards. These are for the FA Cup, obviously, I believe. Oh no, sorry. Of course, the FA Cup and the League are both under the same management. My apologies. So consequently, they apply for both. We'll go for Tilt. It's hard because, like the team selection, we could go a little bit more punty because they aren't performing very well. Their confidence is low, but we also obviously really don't want to show up and embarrass ourselves when we've got an opportunity to win a game. So we will go strong as we can and hopefully rest players later on. I think that's a good, steady way to do it. Try and get the home fans behind us early doors. Let's try and find an attacking midfield option, and that's what we seem to be lacking today. We'll go for Sully. Oh no, because it's a day away. We'll go for Casey. Nathan. Who's interested in Nathan? That's the new one. Oh, Sunderland, same division. I don't think that will be happening somewhat. We can't afford to sell anyone right now. We're under a transfer embargo, so. Right, O'Brien. I don't think we're going to put any of the under 18s in, even though this would be a good opportunity to do so normally if we had a lower opposition. I think we'll go with that. Mark Howard getting the run out's a good thing for him. He is our only keeper under proper contract, and we'd like to give him a chance here, so that means something. As you can see, there's a nice partnerships forming here. You want to see these lines forming when you're building your squad, so that's a good thing about having a tighter squad and having a more settled starting 11. And a lot of these players have played together a lot of the time, so we'll send that to Quinton Fortune to do, and then we'll get to the game. Right, last quick bit of news. Ryan Edwards, we're having to let go on loan to Southend. Not ideal. They're not a rival of ours in the league, which at least is something, but they're going to pay all his wages, gives us a little bit more to play with if and when the transfer embargo gets lifted. I've seen these things last over a month. That's the only downside. But we have to let him go. I'd already moved into the under 18s, as you could see. He wanted to move on. He wanted to try and play some more football, so we had to let him go. Right, FA Cup third round day. Let's have a quick look through, see if there's any other interesting ties. It's always quite fascinating to see what the computer draws out. Bournemouth are home to Oldham, and that's interesting. Ebbsfleet of the National League against Fleetwood. I think they sacked Joey actually, so that's all changed. Forest Green, Charlton. Liverpool are home to Southend, who obviously just taken one of our players on loan. Maybe he'll debut. We've probably played him, so he's probably cup tied. But interesting. Forest versus Salford City. Let's have another look here. Ipswich. Our League One rivals against Manchester United at home. So they got an interesting tie. So anyway, we go to the match preview here. Team selection's already been done, as we know. So we're gonna get to the game now, and we'll take you through the Barnsley team as we see them. You saw us pick ours, you see the connections that we formed. Right, Barnsley, the team we're against today in the FA Cup third round at Bloomfield Road. 4-4-2, Salim Randil, Sibic, Jewel Anderson, Diaby, Badimo, Brown, McGeehan, Mowat, Thiam, or Fiam. I can't pronounce that one. There's someone I can never really pronounce that well, and I do apologise. I've got a bit of a cough, as you can hear. Kiefer Moore and Corley Woodrow. Right, I want the team to pick off where they left off last time. We go to the tunnel here. Jack Anick, he's being rested. Mark Howard, he's after more regular action. Very true. How good is he? Yeah, he's not bad for defensive mid at this level. Right, okay, so yeah, they might miss him. So there we go. Anyway, this is interesting. This is a game I can't call because actually, in the bookmakers, I'm pretty sure we'd probably be the favourites at home on 51 points this year versus Barnsley, one place above us, a division above us, absolutely, but only on like 12 to 16 points. So, fascinating encounter as McGeehan comes forward here for Barnsley. It's red versus orange. McGeehan here with a chance. Tilt manages to get it away after a bit of a deflection there. Interesting. Barnsley have got quality. They're obviously, a decent side to be in the Championship. Bother with a throw in now. Can we stamp our mark at home early doors? I haven't seen the attendance. We'll have a look at the full-time whistle and see that because that's important for our revenue. Kane's in here. Salim Randil with a good save. Goes away for the corner now. Kent decides to leave it. He could have flicked it back in, but we'll take the set-piece opportunity here. Kent now flicks it in. Moore with the header. It doesn't reach the back post where one of our players was unmarked. Didn't see who it was. Turton now luckily managed to break up the counter-attack from Thiam, who's a danger on that side. A very quality player at this sort of level. Right, exciting sort of start here from Blackpool. Looking like we might be able to scare Barnsley here at least. As long as we can control possession a bit, looking like they've got a bit more of it right now. If we can maintain and improve this going forward and keep the game nice and tight, that's encouraging. You know what I'm like? I like to keep it tight with this team. I don't like to overextenuate. I think we got the options from set pieces. We still need to do more work, but anyway now, Barnsley with an opportunity. Mowat spearing with a good tackle here. Good opportunity to counter. What a ball to D'Alfonso. Got a score off the post. I don't know if the keeper got a hand to it or not, but it was a wonderful chance for Blackpool there. Probably should have taken the lead. 2 shots, 2 on target. Looking decisive. Kaputska and Parmelo are both in the book, which is quite a concern. We might have to look at that. Mara with a free kick now off the wall, luckily. Prochenko managed to clear it. D'Alfonso's such a good outlet up there by himself on the counter. But Demo has to go in the book here, surely, because he was on his own. Is that going to be a yellow card? Yeah, it was quite cynical, really, wasn't it? 10th yellow card of the season. Kind of sums it up for him. He's had a hard time bearing on their bottom of the league. Right, Palmer to D'Alfonso, off a defender there. It's going to be 3 minutes amount of time. That's quite a lot here at Bloomfield Road, but we'll take it to try and maximise the opportunity. Corner in now, doesn't get past the near post. Prochenko outside to spearing up to Tilt. Kane. Tilt now. Oh, we lose the highlight. What a shame. Right, we're going to get to half time here. 0-0. Interesting game, which we've probably just about edged, but overall you've got to say Barnsley have held their own as well. Interesting times. Right, I'm going to give like an Ollie style team talk here because you know I'm quite hard on my players. I think honesty in this game is a very good policy. So I'm going to come back in here. Quentin Records I should encourage. I think really for where we are as a team and my high expectations of them, I'm far from pleased. You knew I was going to do it. Kaputska switched off, in which case, goodbye, my friend. Let's get Sully Karkai on here. Yeah, do you know what? Let's try him on the left. We never tried that at all this season. Maybe the inverted side might make a difference as we start the second half. We are 45 minutes away and a decent performance away from a 4th round FA Cup tie. I'd like to win it in this one. I don't think with our squad size we can really afford a replay. Mowat with the ball in. Howard luckily managed to come and claim it. No Barnsley player brave enough to make anything of it. The clearance goes straight to Sibic now, but it's a bit knock around as Boller managed to pick it up. Right. Ball forward again. We can manage to win these battles in the middle as long as we are committed, and that's what we look like we're doing here. Woodrow low. Good ball to Tam. It gets away for one of the first times. More with a header. Howard manages to come across and make the easy save. Okay, the Barnsley team looks like it's gone quite well here, and their goalkeeper is actually the best player on the pitch right now. Kind of sums up with our stats where we were in the first half. Hour on the clock. Prichenko now from distance hits the wall. I'd like to see more from him at this point. Spearing's gone in 2-footed here. Oh, and we'll take the yellow card there, I think, actually. Right, and I think we'll take him off as well. Get him off for Matthew Virtue. He's going to come on. He's had a great couple of games recently. He got 2 goals recently in one of the games we filmed. So we're very excited to see how he gets on. Casey Palmer's in the book, as we've just been noted by Quentin. We've got to be a bit careful. He's getting a bit lively. Came from distance. Not his usual on-effort quality, but still getting encouraging. Right, time to demand some more. We've held off. Right, we've got a highlight as well. Up to Virtues, come on. Palmer now up to Kent on the right. Into Delfonso. Sally makes a good save, but actually Delfonso at those sort of positions, 6 yards out, sorry. He's not so good at hitting the back of the net when he probably should be. Corner now to Blackpool. Kent in. Oh, Delfonso with the header. Like I said again, 6 yards out. Not his best place to score a goal. He's better about 10 yards of running into the area. Turton trying to spray the ball quickly back, but we give it back to Barnsley here. Sibic now. Karkay wins it off him. Gets him off him. Come on, get it in. Well, we're building here. Delfonso up to Kane. Up to Virtue. Can he strike from distance? Palmer can. It's in the goal. Casey Palmer. Blackpool 1. Barnsley 0. FA Cup. Can we get one hand on the trophy? Goodness me, what a start. Casey Palmer's 5th goal of the season here at Bloomfield Road. It's the 3D replay, played into him, finds that space. He's what he does. Salin gets a hand on it. He's had a top game in goal for Barnsley, but it still goes in the top corner. Blackpool 1, Barnsley 0. Dominant in the stats, deserved. Casey Palmer's looking exhausted after that. I think he deserves a rest. Right, Ryan Hardy will come on it for the last few minutes. Oh, sorry, Brendan O'Brien. Ryan Hardy, take 2, confirm. Right, we got 10 minutes to go here at Bloomfield Road. Can we hold on and get into the FA Cup 4th round? That's what we really wanted to do here. Come on. Badimo now. Virtue down to Hardy. Coming forward. Delfonso on the halfway line for Blackpool. Kaiki comes forward. Hardy down to Bolla. Hold the ball up a bit here. Kane. Oh, hits the post and goes wide. Goodness me. Barnsley trying to spread the play now. Let's have a quick sip of my drink. Hang on. Mount down to Chaplin, down to Woodrow. Woodrow's come wide here from the attacking option. Comes back in. Mowat now. Wilkes. Barnsley have got quality from this range. Sibic into the box. It's all end-to-end stuff here in the FA Cup. Mowat coming forward now. Chaplin. McKeon. Thuram. Mowat. I sound like a broken record. My voice is definitely broken. Oh, right, here we go. Last 5 minutes. Blackpool 1, Barnsley 0. Can we hold on? Hardy's come on the attacking mid and he's doing a decent job for a guy who hasn't played there. Sadly, he's not scored all season. Great stats, but not done anything with them. 4 minutes of added time. Can we hold on? Kane to counter now. He's got the box-to-box roll in his pocket here. Tiamlo on the counter, perhaps at Barnsley. The ball pinging around makes the game dangerous. What a ball to Wilkes. Can he find a cross? Prichenko, nice and strong, gives away the corner. We're into the 4 minutes. Tiam in, cleared away luckily. Mowat low with the quality on the outside of the box. Down to Huel Anderson. Sibic comes into the box. Bolla clears. Delfonso can't win the header here. It's all Barnsley at the end trying to redeem themselves. Kaikai lets the ball run for a throw in here, and we've probably got about 2 minutes left. Can we hold on? Oh, so many 1-0 or 2-0 wins this season. Oh my word. Bolla back to Howard, who clears it to Kent. Well done, Kent, for winning that. If you'd given it away, it might have been trouble. Kent's gone alone. He was going for a Gareth Bale there with 2 minutes to go. We've won the corner. Fantastic play from the quality man. More with a clearing header here, and Tiam now can counter. There's 2 ahead of him. But Dimo's the highest man up the pitch on the left. Well blocked, though. That's what we need to do. Stop those crosses coming in now. A minute to go. McGeehan now tries to cross. Once again stopped. We're looking like a good team here. We're playing against a division above side, but we're looking like we can hold our own. Tilt will take the throw in here for Blackpool as we get to the last few seconds. Kane, Prichenko now. Just hoops it long, but Delfonso will still get on the end of it. That's what he's like. played it across. Tiam clears the header. That's surely going to be it here. The home fans are going to be sent home happy. We're going to have an FA Cup 4th round tie for you here in this series. And the full-time whistle goes. My happiest victory of the season. And once again, the performance was superb. The shots on target. You cannot ask for anything more. Right, let's be assertive. Being assertive tells them how I am. I'm the leader. I'm the Leo. I'm the lion of this. I know the media have been preaching it, but don't get complacent, and look at that reaction. Only one of them's upset, and he's a backup keeper. Sums up where we are. The players are fired up. Can we win the championship? I was going to say, maybe in 2 years. We'll come back to this someday if we're top of the championship. Can we win League One? Can we win the FA Cup? Who knows? Right, let's quickly take you through the FA Cup 3rd round results on the same day, just see if anything interesting has happened, because we all like a giant killing. Sadly, Oldham couldn't beat Bournemouth. Charlie Daniels pretty much saw them off. Bury got smashed by Burnley. Fleetwood Ebbsfleet. Anything else that stands out here as a massive shock? Probably not so far. It looks like all the big clubs should have won. Yeah. I mean, Ipswich scored against Man United. That's pretty impressive. But it wasn't really much of a game. Oh, well, I say the last 20 minutes would have been interesting at least, but nothing too surprising. I mean, we'll take one of these big clubs in the 4th round. What, like a Tottenham? Tottenham at home. Oh, do you know what? We fancied Liverpool at home. That would be what we really want. Liverpool at home. Let's see if it comes true. Right, it's FA Cup 4th round day. We'll go through the entire draw. And in good news as well, just before that, Cass Faber has completed his intensive language course. He now knows English, and for the first time yesterday, I managed to say hello to him. It was like North and South Korea meeting for the first time. I'm joking, obviously, that's a bit much. But anyway, right, FA Cup 4th round draw. Let's see. We have got 37 teams. View the draw. All the big boys are left. Not many to draw, but obviously there's a few replays. Right, we're going to do it automatically this time. We're going to sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. We're on the roller coaster of balls. Charlton now at home against Villa or Leicester. Right, Man City at home. Burnley. Okay, we avoided that one. I want a home tie, really. Gillingham. We'll take Gillingham. No, Swansea away. Okay. Nottingham Forest at home for Huddersfield. All championship tie here. Crystal Palace at home against Fulham. That's all London derby. We'll take Man United away. Oh, it's Leeds. Oh, that's a big game, though, isn't it? That's a lovely game. Hopefully, Leeds will get a result there. Reading or Brentford against Cardiff or Wigan. Tottenham. We'll take Tottenham. Fleetwood. Oh, close you can get, really, that, isn't it? Wolves. Right at home to Millwall. West Ham at home. We'll take that. Bournemouth. Come on, let's have a home tie now, the way it's going. Bristol City. Sheffield Wednesday. All championship. I'm getting nervous now when it gets on. Liverpool. Oh, QPR or Arsenal. Blackpool at home too. Middlesbrough the championship. Okay, right, that is an interesting draw. I would have probably preferred at this stage to have got the Lutons or the Oxfords, but hey ho, we will take that. Middlesbrough at home. How are they doing? Let's scout them out. Ooh, do you see that? 21st in the Sky Bet Championship. That means the morale must not be that good as well. Oh yeah. Oh, they're right in the relegation scrap. They won 3 games. Draw merchants. Right, get your money on FA Cup replay. Right, guys, we'll leave it there for this episode. Episode 13 wasn't unlucky for us. We got through the FA Cup 3rd round with a lovely win, and now we got a nice home tie to look forward to against Middlesbrough, who are struggling in the Championship. So that is going to be interesting. Maybe we can even get to the 5th round. That'll be something, wouldn't it? We got Lincoln City next. We will not be doing this game. Obviously, I've got the challenge now because we're still under the transfer embargo on the 8th of January of trying to pick a team. The fitness isn't too bad, but obviously, bearing in mind the schedule. Have a quick look here. Yeah, we got quite a few games coming up quite quickly, as you can see. A lot of Tuesday night games in between. But we will come back for Bristol Rovers. Let's just pump for Bristol Rovers, and hopefully we'll come back with news saying we can at least make some transfers. But if not, we'll keep dragging ourselves forward here. Hopefully we can get to the Championship. Hopefully we can knock Middlesbrough out of the FA Cup. We'll find out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Once Upon a Time in Blackpool. I'm your host, the one and only Tom Smith. See you next episode. Bye-bye.